And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. West is out there with Kerr. Then it's Butler. Then there's Wallace. And it's Krapuka in at the 4. And for Houston, Holmgren is out there with our test. Then it's Derek Harper. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Well, they're pass it to West. And here is Curry. Over to the left wing. A shot by Tripucka, no good. There's Petrovic, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Harper the pass to Petrovic from beyond the arc and then some.
And though we often talk about Harper scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
From deep three-point land, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Petrovic with the pass to our test. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Curry.
Rockets foul. Derek Harper. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Curry. Five on the clock. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Harper.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Tripucka, defended by Holmgren.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fires the 3, and Tripucka gets it to go. It's a tie ball game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Chamberlain with the basket.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. We'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Here's Petrovic, up and in on the layup. Petrovic has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Curry can't get it to go. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Lets the 3 fly. And Holmgren pulls it down. Rockets leading by 3. Inside. It's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Chet Holmgren, coming off a terrific season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
West outside for 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Barrett. Pass to Toppin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Ruland. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Ivy with it. Pass to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Offensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
Now, Suggs, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Chenier's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
To the inside. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Thompson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
There's a screen. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
From the wing, Chenier's shot is off. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Battier kicks to Ivy. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett the pass to Chenier. Takes the three. That one doesn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Houston on top. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wallace. Jimmy Butler is out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's West, and it's Trapuka in at the point.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Butler. Launches a three. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harper. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Harper the pass to Petrovic. Holmgren against Thompson. Chamberlain with a screen on Butler. Here's Artest. Misses off the right iron.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Houston in the lead. Now Harper. Chamberlain with a screen on Thompson. Harper with the ball. Butler covering. Stolen by Thompson. The tray. Offensive rebound. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Chamberlain. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chamberlain got his 2nd bucket of the night.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
West with a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Harper the pass to Chamberlain over Wallace. A shot by Chamberlain, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Trapuka. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Artest the pass to Harper. To the left wing. Here's Petrovic, defended by West. Here's Artest. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. West outside. And the 3 ball is good. West has got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Chamberlain gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. Pass to West, launches it, Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's Suggs. Misses the 3.
Second personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's a close game here in Houston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's tipped. Fires the 3. Here's Ruland, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ruland's got his first 2 points.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Suggs kicks to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Outside, Barrett. Great, he gets it in there. An emphatic LU jam.
I like that pass from Barrett, willing to do what's best for the team.
It's Curry outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 46 seconds left to play here in the half.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry with the bucket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Chenier. Ayton the screen. Chenier the pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Curry fires from way outside. Curry with another miss. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why.
Moving on to our next top. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to... And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Warriors shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Chamberlain is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's Derek Harper. And it's Artest in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Hasn't made one yet. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Warriors trail by 3. As passes to Curry. Back to West. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Curry against Harper. Chamberlain with a screen on Curry. Harper, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And for Houston, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Chamberlain with a screen on Curry. Drills the 3-pointer. Harper's got 5 now.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
Rest outside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Pass to Chamberlain. Holmgren at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Petrovic with the pass to Harper. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th best, the Rockets.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Outside Artest. There's the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
Chamberlain with a screen on Curry. Harper with the ball. Butler covering. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Petrovic has got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Tripucka. Back to Curry. Now here's Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Tripucka. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Chamberlain a screen. Harper the pass to Petrovic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Outside Butler. Pass to Tripucka. Lets it go from deep. And it's Butler missing. Houston's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside Harper. Here's Petrovic. Wallace covering. Here's Chamberlain, and he converts the layup. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for Houston.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Tripucka. Offline with his three. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Butler from outside. They get it again. Here's Wallace. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Different look here for the Warriors. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Chenier, the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Warriors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Chenier. Nothing on the board. Pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Battier's checked in. Curry looking around. Rocket 6. Curry! What else is new?
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Pass to Petrovic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ayton a screen on Ivy. Here's Petrovic. He's got 8. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chenier, the pass to Ayton. Here's Petrovic. Out to the right wing. Ayton a screen on Ivy. Down low. We've got 1:23 left in the third. It's rebounded by Houston. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Chenier not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Curry passes it to Smits. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Battier. For the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Battier.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Smits. There's the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Chenier, guarded by Curry. Here's Chenier. Good work there as it goes. Chenier's got 4 points this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler. West is out there with Steph and Curry. Then there's Wallace, and it's Tripucka in at the 4. Outside Butler. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Houston in the lead. Pulls it up high, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Warriors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. That one from long range. West has got 19 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Harper the pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Artest. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. West outside. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Harper. High post Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Artest. Trapuka grabs the board. The Warriors lead it. And stolen by Chamberlain. Artest with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Harper the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Petrovic. 5 to shoot. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. West outside from downtown. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Artest dishes to Harper.
Golden State foul.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Golden State fall.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Trapuka.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Houston on D. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Curry. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Harper against West. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by West. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
And stolen by Butler. There's Trapuka. Off target with his 3.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Chamberlain down low. Wallace covering. Chamberlain with the basket. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Wallace with a screen on Harper. Plenty of daylight on that shot. West has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
And taken away by Wallace. Pass to Tripucka. Shoots over Holmgren. A shot by Tripucka, no good. And here's Chamberlain. Wallace covering. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tripucka. Back to West. A 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's West. Bounces high off the rim and drops. West has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
A test. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Harper. Pass to Holmgren. Artest kicks to Holmgren. Now, here's Chamberlain. Wallace covering. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. And it's Artest missing. Warriors leading by 5. Rest outside. Here's Smits. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Artest. Pass to Harper. Now Chamberlain. Wallace covering. Chamberlain down low. Wallace on him. Holmgren the pass to Artest. For the 3. Rebound by Wallace.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Out left to the wing. Here's Petrovic. It's rebounded by West. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chamberlain. Third personal.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Jerry West. you.